of the Whole of Government Public Information Unit, or PIU, is to manage public information during an emergency event. The PIU collates information from emergency services and other government agencies and stakeholders to ensure that public information is approved and consistent. It's a whole of government resource managed by Department of Premier and Cabinet, and it can be activated for a range of different hazards, from bushfire, flood, pandemic to a biosecurity incident, and so on. So the PIU works to support the Response Management Authority, or RMA, to rebroadcast their information to make sure it reaches as many people as possible. Another key role of the PIU is to distribute non-operational public information, so information such as school closures, road closures, any health impacts of the emergency, and any other non-operational public information that the RMA won't be focusing on.
We use a number of methods to communicate with the public, and after the 2009 Victorian bushfires, this method was simplified and really enhanced things in terms of getting the messages out. So we have a 3-tiered warning system within Australia of advice, watch and act, and emergency warning. This warning system provides actions that we're asking the public to take. And that's the primary mechanism we use to communicate the information we're pushing out. We also use the media and a variety of community-based organisations and stakeholders.
So the BOM issues a variety of weather warnings in extreme weather situations. These include severe weather warnings for damaging winds, for heavy rain that may lead to flash flooding, for abnormally high tides, and for damaging surf. The Bureau also issues severe thunderstorm warnings for thunderstorms that may cause heavy rainfall that could lead to flash flooding, large hail, damaging wind gusts, and tornadoes.
The Bureau of Meteorology issues a number of types of warnings and information relating to flooding in Tasmania. The first is a flood watch. A flood watch is early advice of a developing situation that may lead to flooding. It's important to remember a flood watch is not a warning of imminent flooding. For riverine areas within Tasmania, the Bureau issues minor, moderate and major flood warnings for specific locations. The Bureau also can issue a severe weather warning for heavy rain that may lead to flash flooding.
As the representative of the Bureau, as the leader of the Bureau in this state, my key role in an event is to liaise with other agencies and government departments to make sure that they're fully aware of the risks of the weather event. It's also about managing my team as well, so make sure that they're properly resourced and that we have the right people in the right jobs and that we manage fatigue and that sort of thing. Also, we might have a lead role as a spokesperson in front of the media as well. I attend on behalf of the Bureau the SEMC meetings that are held quarterly, and really are not member of the SEMC as such, but more an observer and there as a subject matter expert. So if anything that comes up about climate or weather in the discussions and the impact on Tasmania, I'm there as a subject matter expert to provide the Bureau's assistance.
The PIU distributes information through a range of different channels, including through the TasAlert website and social media, through the Tasmanian Emergency Information Service call centre, community meetings, and through hard copy materials, amongst other channels. It's really important that the PIU disseminates information through this wide range of channels to try and reach as many members of the public as possible. TasAlert is the Tasmanian Government's official emergency information service in an online platform. It collates emergency information from across government agencies in one place to save members of the public having to visit multiple different emergency websites to receive information about an emergency. TasAlert channels include the website, tasalert.com, and our Facebook and Twitter channels.